Hello, welcome to today's tutorial where I am going to take you into the installation of RENEC CLI and also running your own token using the CLI of RENEC blockchain. But first of all, what is RENEC blockchain? RENEC is a cryptocurrency blockchain which is composable, just like if you are from Ethereum, it is almost like Ethereum, but it is more special in the sense that it is composable and scalable, that is having a very good throughput, a huge number of transfer per second. And the best part of RENEC blockchain is that the amount of transaction fee is very low compared to Ethereum. That is why people are coming along and building on RENEC blockchain. So first of all, we are now inside of the RENEC blockchain documentation page, where we are going to get source code for building the configuration for the system to allow them start building and interacting with the clusters, which are the nodes clusters on RENEC blockchain. So first up, we need to come down in this widget where there is RENEC program library, RENEC token validating. Let me come right in here so that we can see all that is associated token account or all that. So this is the interesting part of this tutorial, that is we are going to discuss on installing of RENEC suite. So just click on that and it will take you to the page where you can see the step-by-step process that you can install it. So first of all, if you are a Linux or Mac user, you can just write this command, and if you're a Windows user, there is a workaround for this, where you can install a Windows system for Linux, so you can run a Linux distros, which I am right now using. So I will just copy this command, the entire command here, that is going to fetch all the build tools that is allowing the system to interact with the blockchain. So I copied it, and they said that you need to update your path after the installation has finished. Now I'm going inside of my Windows terminal and I fire up my Linux, which is WSL, and paste that command. So this command is going to fetch all the needed necessary installation package so that the system will have RENEC installed. It is going to take a bit of time, that is we need to wait for it. Maybe I will pause the video after the installation has finished so we can continue where we left off. Now you can see it is downloading RENEC version 1.9.29 installer, which is going to be installed on this machine, and the process of installation is relatively dependent on the network speed. Right now I don't know if the network is relatively fast, but it will take a bit of time, like 5 minutes or so, depending on your network. You can as well see it installed very quickly. All right, so if you can read this line, which I'm highlighting right now, you can see that it is saying that the installer is up to date, which means that I have already installed the installer for the RENEC clusters, that is the RENEC package suite. So if I want to make sure that I have installed version, if you haven't, so you can just write RENEC. If you write RENEC dash version, it will pop up the version number of the installation package that you have in your system. So now the command has passed through. Now I have a RENEC CLI that I can go along and interact with the development environment from the system onto the blockchain. Now let's go to the installation procedure and see. So after we have finished, now we have all that is take, as we have type in this command RENEC dash version, and it is responded correctly. When there is no RENEC CLI inside of your terminal, it is going to show you it is unable to find this command, or if you haven't set your environment variable as they suggest right in this place. So now let's go to the RENEC token program. This is the place that you can come. Yes, I'm highlighting it right now, RENEC token program. So when you come here, there is also a requirement for you to have Rust on your system. If you know, Rust is a programming language that RENEC has been utilizing to make the token program accessible from the system to the blockchain. Now we are going to issue this command cargo install rpl token-CLI, which is RENEC program library token program. Now go back to the terminal. I am inside of a folder called tot101, which I am going to make use of it to install all the necessary file, especially the key pairs that I'm going to show you how you can create yours on this in this tutorial. Now let me issue this command cargo install rpl token CLI, short for command line interface. So now the cargo is going to fetch all the necessary dependencies that RENEC will need. Now it is fetching. As you can see, it is very small file. Now the crate has already been installed on the system right now, and I can go. You see, already existed. You can use force to override in case you need to install a version. As of this time, there is no any latest version. This is the latest one. So let's go back to the tutorial, see what we can do again. So we can issue this command rpl-token-help. So this is the option to show you a bunch of commands that you can use using this program library. So rpl-token-help. So you will see the bunch of commands popping up to see what you can do with this command line: account information, account address, and all that necessary information for you to start utilizing all the necessary things. And you can see that there is something called mint here. There is also supply. There is so many things. There are so many commands. So for the purpose of this tutorial, let's create a wallet first. Now we can go and see how we can go about that. But first of all, you need to have a configuration that is going to show you on which network cluster that you are currently on. Now you can type this command RENEC config get, which is the command that is going to show you the cluster configuration, the way that you can issue your remote procedure call, that is RPC, the URL that you are going to fetch those or to send that transaction onto. Now let's try and see the RENEC config get command, what is going to show us. Let me clear the terminal first of all so that we can see it. Nope, clear. So I clear the terminal right now. So I will issue RENEC config, that is short for configuration get, which means it is a method that we are going to get all the necessary information. The important part of it is that first of all, this is a key pair path, that is a path to a file that you are going to create. As you can see, I have already another path that I'm going to create I'm going to be using for the private key that I'm going to be using for testing and using the blockchain. And these are the clusters, the API. It is on testnet, and this is the configuration file specific to the system that I'm developing on. So we can go back and see how we tweak this configuration. If I want to change the cluster maybe to mainnet, you can use this command RENEC config set --url https. So let me try and copy it, if the system will allow me to paste it on the terminal. Right now, you see, you can use this. Let me take out that $sign. All right, so as you can see, RENEC config set --url. If you want to be on mainnet, you will just change this into mainnet like this. So for the purpose of testing your own build, so that you can just cling to the testnet. Now we are going to reset it back. So this is for the purpose of showing how this is going to be interesting. So we are going to be issuing our command onto this cluster, which is on a testnet, and the port number is 8899, which is the port that the node is going to be listening to the request from users, that is we. Now I enter it has picked it. So next we are going to generate a wallet, which is the best part of this tutorial. Now let's go back to the terminal. This is a very straightforward RENEC config set key pair. So first of all, I need to create a wallet. So how am I going to create a wallet? There is also a command for that. So when you come down here, let's come down here, create a RENEC wallet. Now you can come here and see how we are going to create a wallet. This is the old wallet that the RENEC blockchain has been using, but there is another wallet that we are going to make use of instead of this DApp wallet. Now if you come back to the installation, suit installation, for example, let's go back to the suit. All right, so inside of the suit installation there is also, where is that? Yes, install RENEC suit. So when you come down, if you come down, there are commands for you to set your own wallet. So let's come down, RENEC dash install init. This is going to start, validator node on your own local machine. So this is not what we are looking for right now, right? There is a place that you can use that command, so that RENEC program library token associated token program. All right, let's go. If we dive in, there are those information. I can remember the command, so I won't show you. If you maybe kind of stuck off, you can reflect onto the documentation. So let's issue the command up headed. There is a command which is RENEC keygen, RENEC hyphen keygen, that is generation of the keygen, that is new. We are going to make a new key pair, and we are redirecting the private key onto the file system, which is the file wallet we are going to use, and we will create a wallet right now. So I can even have it like this, like say wallet, or just call it my key, my dash key dot JSON, because it is going to return a JSON file which we can use. RENEC dash keygen new dash O. This option O is going to allow you, it's going to make a system create a file and import all the necessary private key to your machine. Now when you look at this side, there is nothing inside of this folder .101. So I am saying that I want to create a file that is going to contain all my private key for this wallet onto this file, and I name it my key-json. Let's try and see. All right, so generating new key pair. All right, so as you can see now, the RENEC blockchain or the program library is asking me to type a password, which is not necessary, but as for this time, let me give it 1234. So I have a password. I will re-enter it again, 1234. All right, a public key here, which is just the address you are going to be using and sending to people so that they can use it and to send you fund. And also there is key pair press, which is passphrase, which is a 12 random characters. Look at them. So these are the press that we can use instead of those private key. And let's come back here. As you can see, there is my key.json, sorry. Now the program library has created the private key. When you open it, you will see that it is a bunch of numbers. Let's open the file and see. So you can see now these are the private key for the wallet. Look at them. You see them? All right, so these are the wallet private key. I'm showing it because I'm not going to use it to hold real fund inside of this wallet. So in case you want to use it, feel free. I will not have issue with that. So now when you come down, we can create a file in case we are going to, you know, forget about the public key, the key press, the passphrase and all that. So I can create a file which I will say I will call it info. For example, I call the file info so that I can copy all this information. All right, I can copy all this information down to that file. Let's try and see if I can copy them. Yes, now they are now saved. Let me save it again. So after I save the file, I can come down and continue using something. But if you don't have Daemon wallet, you can even use this private key that I have generated already and go to the file and go to the website and create a wallet and use them as my wallet. We can see how we can do that in this tutorial also. So now let me clear the terminal so that we can see more clear. Now after I have a wallet, now I need something inside of my wallet. So how can I do that? I need to have an airdrop. But before I have an airdrop, I will have an issue, because if you remember, I type some command saying RENEC config get. So this RENEC config get is actually not redirecting to the file. So you need to make that. But if you in case don't have this in your path as I have, let me show you how you can do that. So when you come down in the documentation, let me see. All right, RENEC config set key pair. This is the directory that we are going to be using. RENEC config set dash dash key pair. So now let's come down and say RENEC config set dash dash key pair. I don't know if it is a camel case, but let me check again. Okay, it is just normal lowercase. So key pair. So after this command, this is an option to say that I'm going to set a configuration that is going to be redirected onto the wallet that I've just created. Right now I have a wallet inside of the same directory. As you can see, I'm inside this directory, TOT101, my key pair. So right now I'll just write the name of the file, which is, I don't want to use tab so that the system is going to, all right, my key.json. But look at it, before I have my key pair.json, but right now the file I'm redirecting to is my key.json. I'll show you how the change is going to take place. So my key.json. all right, so look at it. Before I have my key pair.json, but because I set the new directory for the wallet, I have my key.json, which is beautiful because we are going to be using this same wallet and do stuff with it. Right now I need to have some test RENEC inside of this wallet. If I want, I will say RENEC, for example, like say balance. All right, RENEC balance. If I issue this command, it is going to look for this wallet and say, oh no, you don't have any RENEC. It is 0 RENEC right now inside of your wallet. So now let's fetch an airdrop from the testnet cluster, which is possible by issuing a command RENEC like this, airdrop. How many RENEC do we want? Let's say 5 at least. So we need 5 RENEC airdrop to be ported into this wallet. We are requesting, look at it, the system right now is requesting. Now we have the signature, we have the signature for the transaction, and we have 5 RENEC clear. So before then, let me reissue that same RENEC balance and see what we are going to get. So now it is going to look for the wallet and see, boom, we have 5 RENEC. Now there is another thing that I want to show you in the tutorial again. If we want, we will add this private key to be a test wallet on our network. I have a daemon wallet, which is the interesting part for this part of the tutorial. So come down to daemon wallet. If you don't have a daemon wallet, you can install the extension. I will open up the wallet by issuing it its own password. I type a password inside of the tutorial, but still I can see what I can do. All right. Okay, now I'm opening the wallet because I want to add an address inside of this daemon wallet. All right. Okay, now I have a normal wallet, but I want to change the wallet. I want to import the new wallet onto this address. So let me see if I have an option for doing that. And if I don't have option, I will still have the capability to, add a wallet onto this wallet I already have. So look at it, add or connect an account. So now I'm going to use this button and import a private key from the existing wallet. Which wallet am I referring right now? The wallet we have created on our machine, which is a file wallet. So let me call it test wallet. After that, inside of this place, I'm going to copy those numbers, the random numbers that I have. So let's go back to the file, which is here, and highlight all these private key. All right, let me highlight them and copy them all. I copy them. Let me go back. I now paste them inside. So look at it, instead of passphrase, right now I am going to use the numbers and it is going to work well. So I start, you look at the, now I have 0 RENEC. Why? Because we have successfully get an airdrop from the from the testnet, because now we are on a mainnet. That's why we see 0 RENEC. So now let's change the network and come to api.testnet.renec.foundation port 8899. So I'm going to use that. So now I have changed the network and I close. Look at it, I have 3.511 RENEC. Why? Because there is something. Okay, sorry, $3. We already have our 5 RENEC. Sorry, so I have 5 RENEC in it. So the reason why I'm using this is because I'm going to use the explorer for RENEC foundation. So come down here, like copy the address. Let me copy the address first. Nope. Use this deposit 5 RENEC I have. So I copy this address, go to the explorer. So I am on testnet right now. So if I paste that, so I'm going to see what has happened to this wallet. So as you can see, now the wallet is the address is W2WRK and it is ending with AM. Let's go back to the terminal and make sure that it is our own wallet. So when you come down, or just open the info file, look at it, 2WRK, and it is ending also with AM. So we know we are now ready to start interacting with the cluster, and next we are going to start doing a RENEC token program library, where we are going to create our own token using this command line interface. So to do that, let me get rid of all this. Let me get rid of this, clear the terminal, and go back to the documentation. That is all we need right now. So when you come down, we have finished with this, and we have this is for another hardware wallet. So we have used this airdrop. So now we want to create a token. Right here we have a command which is rpl-token create token, which is going to create an address for the named token that we are going to use inside of our wallet, because our wallet is going to be the authority account for that particular token. So this command is going to be copied and go back to the terminal. Inside of the system, you will say that let's make this bigger. Nope, let's make this bigger. All right, so now let's paste that. That is all we need for now. By hitting enter, we are going to be creating a token and contacting the test network for that access to change the state for the blockchain. So this address is going to be generated inside of our local machine and then bundle up using added transaction in the background and interacting with the cluster. Now there is a network action. As you can see, it is waiting for the confirmation from the nodes over our test network. So this is the action. So there is this signature for the account which is being created for our particular token. So we can make use of this. We can either save it inside of our token information file or the private key. So I will prefer saving it inside the information file. Let's go down a little bit. So now inside of the information file, I will change this one token name, because earlier on I was trying to create a token, but there is a network problem, so that one is not being created over the test network. So now we have this token. I have a token name field and I give this as a parameter to that name. So copying that and pasting inside of our information file and saving the file. Now we are good to go. In case we are not going to forget about this one, let me show you how this is getting interested. I have copied this name, so now go back to the Explorer and paste that. So when I paste that, this is the initial token that I've created with a 0 supply, but because we are on a testnet, actually the test network is given an address some time before it is wiped out. That is very fantastic. It is way to make it more scalable. So our newly created token, when I paste the address here, you see it begins with HX and ends with HL. Now go and start issuing waiting for the clusters to give us what is exactly is this. Is it a token? Is it an account? Or it is actually an account, but an account referring to a name that is being used by our own wallet. So now the interesting part is that this is an unknown token, and also we have this address. Now it is known over the blockchain. When we come down, you'll see that 2 minutes ago this is a signature, and when we see 4QA, it is ending with 4PZ. Let's go to the terminal. You see the signature 4PZ and 4QA beginning. So this is the interoperability, which that is going to make you know that whatever you are doing on your development machine, it is shipping over to the network. Now we have this in place. Let's see if we can. Nope, let me see, type Control Z. I was inside the file and I was trying to, let me save it and make sure if it is the same as the file, as the name. Yes, it is. Now go back and close this so that I will not tamper with it. Right, so we can now come here and say, for example, token RPL token, a command, and say accounts. For example, we don't have accounts right now, but we'll issue this command to make sure we have an account. Sorry, RPL token, sorry, there is an S ending inside accounts. All right, This is going to spit all the necessary account that is, tied to our wallet, more especially has been monitored by the token program, which is the proprietary. So now we don't have any account. So what we are going to do right now, if we say RPL token, for example, token supply, and paste the name of our token, that is the address of the newly created token. When we hit enter, it will fetch, if there is no network issue, it will fetch the total supply for this particular token and spit it right in this terminal. So now it is requesting to see how much is the supply for this token. So we have zero supply. So this is amazing, because when you go to the Explorer, you'll see that we have zero supply. And when we open our wallet, the test wallet, the daemon wallet, for testing this particular token, you'll see that we have a deduction of RENEC based on the transaction that has taken place when creating our new token. So let's wait for the test wallet to finish patching all the necessary things. So, and you will find out that there is no token in the token list for our wallet, but you will see, we will get to that right now after the confirmation of what I am going to tell you. So now we only have RENEC, and we have 4.99 as opposed to the 5 RENEC that we previously fetched from the airdrop. So now go back to the terminal and give an account, a mint account for this particular token. So I will say that, first of all, I will say RPL dash token space create dash account. Earlier I issued a command, RPL token accounts, we see there is none. Now we'll issue this account command, create account command, to create an account that is going to hold the supply of our own token. So we are just like a bank, sorry, there is problem. RPL token create account. All right, RPL token create account. Do you know the problem? The problem is that I have not pasted the name of our token. So let me clear out the screen so that you will see what I mean. So clear the screen and issue the command again. So create account. For which token are we going to create account? The newly created token that is beginning with HXM and ending with HL. So now when you hit enter, it is going to start creating an account for this particular token. So let's wait for that. All right, so now we have an account for our own token. This is a mint account that we can use to create a supply for our own token. We have a signature right now, and we have a response that is because whenever you have successfully created or changed a state on a blockchain, what is the result is the signature in this case. So now if you are fetching for a balance, it is the balance. So that is just a JSON or Web3 JavaScript, which is something different from what I'm trying to say. So now this is another account that is attached to our wallet. So let's copy that, go to the info file and drop this down again. So now we have token name, so we have a mint account. So now we will say token mint account, or simply mint account. Right, so I paste this new address we have. So we have a mint account right now. So when we reissue the command inside of this terminal, like say RPL-token account, you'll see that we have an account for this particular wallet. So let's see, earlier on we have none, but right now we will have maybe the address for this particular mint account that we have created. You see, right, so you see we have zero balance, and this is the name of the account of our token, and we have zero balance. So we are good to go. So next, what we are going to do is to supply, to mint. Yes, so that is for the, go to the documentation and come down here, RPL token supply. We have, the supply. This is going to give us how many token we have already use this. RPL token create, also create an account for this particular, address. So RPL token balance and RPL token mint and space, the name of the account or the name of the token, then the minting, the minting amount. So how many token do we want to mint right off? I will start by minting at least RPL token. Let me RPL token, let's say mint this is the name of our address of our account. So I want to mint this type of money. This is just a money. So RPL mint this money. How many amount of this money? How many supply? Let me give it, 1 2 3 4, that is 1243. You can give yours however you want, but there is also authorize command that will cap the point, that we are going to cap the mint, so that whenever we try to mint again, the system will say that we will not have, anything. That will be interesting when people see that there is a total supply of your token, which is a cap. So then it will be more interested. But first of all, let's begin by minting this token. So now the recipient is this account. Look at it, the account that we created for this, and also this is what is going to take place. This kind of money is going to be minted into this address, which is going to hold all the total 1234 tokens that we've created right now, and this is the transaction that we get. So now let's copy this one, in case we'll use it inside of our Explorer. Go to Explorer and paste that. Or actually, anyways, let's begin by the mint account and see what we can get. So this is the mint account. I'm looking inside the testnet, so look at it. This is the information that you will understand, that the token balance inside of this account I am searching, this account is 1234. Wow. Again, we have the owner, the wallet that we've initially created, and the mint. The type of money that we have is this address. So as you can see now, all that we have done right now, you see a few seconds ago we have this kind of transaction, which is minting 1234 token of RENEC, or over RENEC blockchain, not RENEC. RENEC is actually the native currency, but this is another currency on the chain that is we have created. Now let's go to the wallet, so that it is a very good way to start investigating what you are doing inside the terminal and the external wallet, so that you will see how you can tweak things. Now let's the token finish loading. So right here you see unknown token 1 2 3 4. Earlier on we don't have this unknown token on our wallet, so this is very cool. So this is the main part of the tutorial right now, the unknown token. There is a way that you can change this into the name of whatever you want, and a picture that is different from what we are trying to show or highlight on this tutorial. So next, what do we want? Let me go back and see. When I come here, let me try. The current supply is 0. Let me refresh, because I go back. Let me refresh. All right, when I refresh it, I need to see if there is that 1 2 3 4 supply in this particular account. So the testnet is loading. All right, so you see the current supply is 1234.000 and the decimal for the token is this. Now what is remain, you see the transaction that has taken place using this wallet is this. And because the RENEC blockchain is relatively, very cheap in transaction, let's see how much RENEC has been used for this particular transaction. So when I come down here, I'll see how much is remaining inside of my wallet. So it is very low, so the fee is nothing. This is the interesting part of RENEC blockchain, because you will do almost whatever you see on this testnet is identical of what is going to have taken place over the mainnet. So people will need to be coming and ushering their product and project over this blockchain. So let's go back to the terminal. Because we have an access to the network, we are on a testnet. Whatever we are going to do, we need to time it, because when testnet is always being bombarded by so many users, there will be a time when you will keep trying doing something and it will be unavailable for you. Let's see if we can create an NFT for our wallet. So now we have this unknown token of the 123, and then we go back to the documentation, go down. There must be something that we can use. Create an NFT. I want to create an NFT for the particular wallet, so that we will see the token between NFT and token is almost the same thing. Here it is create non-fungible token, so it's the same thing, only that we have an optional decimal. So let me copy this, go to the terminal, paste that, RPL token create token dash decimal 0, because there is only going to be one and only one NFT on a wallet, for a wallet or for an address. So try that. So when creating an NFT, this is the name for our NFT, and it is going to be capped as at 0. Now we are finalizing the transaction, so we have access to so many things in this. So now we have NFT, and we save it inside of our usual file. Let's copy the address, copy it, come and paste it inside of our info file for later use, and then come here and see inside of our explorer what we get. So go to the search bar, paste, and go ahead, press enter. Now you see we have an NFT, we have a praise authority. Whatever we do right now is related to our wallet, and when you come down, we see a few seconds ago we have created this address which is going to hold the NFT for our own wallet. Let's see if we have this inside of our wallet. So I don't think it is going to reflect, but let's give it a try. So if we have an account also for it, we shall see that. So now it is loading. So you see, so when we go back to documentation, you'll see what is going to happen. So the NFT too will require an account. So now we have NFT RPL token, create an account. Now we will use this command also to create an account for our NFT, so that it is going to be reflecting inside of our wallet. So go back down there and paste that command, copy the name of your NFT, copy that and paste it in front of this and hit enter. I'm doing whatever I want using the testnet. Alright, so now we have an account for our NFT, which is right here. We copy that. Nope, no, I don't mean this. I want to copy that. S5J is the beginning of our account for our own token. So now we have NFT mint account, which is this. Now look at it, we have populated this file. we have a wallet address, which is a public key. We have saved our key phrase, and also we save our key pair inside of my key.json. Also, we now have some interesting information here. What is interesting is because every token that we have created is just a name, and it needs an account to be holding that, how many of that name that we have. Just like you have printed money, but where, are you going to keep those money? So that is the account. And also is the same as NFT, only that there is an optional zero capitalization, because it is going to be, an asset with a particular property. So I think with this we are going to say we have come to the end of this refresher, or what can I say, tutorial. Please, if you enjoy the tutorial and have gained some information and gained some value, so consider subscribing. Now you see I have finished all the necessary things about the NFT. We created a wallet using the testnet. We created a token, created a mint account. Also, we created NFT using all the command line after setting up the environment. If you don't have Windows system for Linux, it is easy and free. You can download that. Go and download the distros. And if you have macOS rich kit, thank you, you can go ahead and keep building on that. Thank you for watching. See you later.